Have you wondered which type of these diagnoses is more effective for the human being, depressed brain or traumatized brain? Well, we will discover the impacts, differences, and functions of these conditions overall well-being. So first of all, let's discuss about what is depression. Depression is a mental health disorder characterized by persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and loss of interest or pleasure in activities. It can also involve physical symptoms like changes in appetite or sleep patterns, fatigue, and difficulty concentration. During depression, there are several changes that can occur in the brain, impacting various regions and neurotransmitter system. So here are three main breakdowns associated with depression. First of all is neurotransmitter imbalance. One prominent theory suggests that depression involves imbalances in neurotransmitters, particularly serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine. For example, regulates mood and lower levels are associated with depressive symptoms and play roles in motivation and pleasure. Second is hippocampal volume reduction. The hippocampus, a brain region involved in memory and emotion regulation, may undergo structural changes during depression. Third is prefrontal cortex dysfunction. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for executive functions like decision making, impulse control, and emotion regulation, can exhibit dysfunction in depression. One example of how depression affects daily life is during depression, people isolate themselves from friends and family and have faced difficulties maintaining personal relationships. Now let's talk about what is trauma. Trauma refers to a deeply distressing or disturbing experience or event that overwhelms an individual's ability to cope. It can result from a wide range of situations, including physical or emotional abuse, natural disasters, accidents, combat, or witnessing violence. Here are the three main breakdowns of brain during trauma. First of all is amygdala hyperactivation. The amygdala, a brain region involved in processing emotions and threat detection, can become hyperactivated during trauma experiences. The second is hippocampal volume reduction. Similar to depression, trauma can lead to a reducing in the volume of the hippocampus, a brain region involved in memory, format, and emotional regulation. The third one is prefrontal cortex dysfunction. Trauma can disturb the functioning of the prefrontal cortex and inhibit fear responses. Both depression and trauma can affect human body, but at the conclusion of which brain type is worse condition is depression, because depression can lead people to suicidal roles. There are articles we often see in social media or any news channels, people killing themselves because of depression.